It's not a fairy tale that we're talking about, or even it's not any other movie that the validity of the actions might distract you. The hero of this story is a real character who was challenged by everything to prevent her from reaching her goal. It's Riham Al-Hajj who's the one we're talking about. Riham is not like any person who might quit just because she faced simple obstacles. However, she faced so many stuff, but she continued and is still continuing her path because she loves her dream and she wants to succeed in horse riding. Riham Al-Hajj, a Sudanese girl, was born in 1990 in Dubai. She went to Al Ashbiliya school from grade 1 to grade 6, while she continued in a Zahra school from grade 7 till 12. She joined the American University of Sharjah and studied marketing major there.
ريهام عادل الحاج.
I got the idea of horse riding from my sister. She's an artist and mainly all of her drawings actually about horses. She used to attend various horses championships and she used actually to participate in various exhibitions with her paintings, and I used to attend actually with her to support her. So the idea came to my mind. I was like, why not I try horse riding, as I find it a very challenging sport and it's very interesting as well. So I started doing horse riding. At the beginning, I found an opposition from my parents. They were against the idea of horse riding because horse riding in general, as we all know, it's a dangerous sport. It's not easy to do. And a very small injury can cause a huge risk, especially if it's in the back or in the leg. And they heard actually a lot of stories about the riders who actually can't walk properly now because of horse riding. And even my sister, the older sister, she always wanted to do horsing, but they didn't let her. I graduated from school and the idea was still in my mind. I finished 2 years actually from my university, and actually I talked with my parents again. As I said, they were against the idea. So this time I managed to convince them. They really noticed that I really wanted to do it. So I started to take classes in Sharjah Equestrian Club. And at the beginning, my artist sister, she used to come with me to support me, as I had no friends there. I took a couple of classes in the club, but to be honest, I didn't really like the training there, and I noticed that I'm not improving in the riding, so I stopped. To be honest, when I left the place, I was a bit disappointed because I really wanted to do it, and I was so excited. But as I said, I didn't really improve. So I started to do a lot of research about other stables. I read actually some reviews. They were some of them were fine, some of them were a bit negative. So actually I didn't find the perfect stable for me to join. So I stopped the game for 2 years. After 2 years, I found finally the perfect stable for me. My artist sister remembered this stable, which is located near to Bab al-Shams. She used actually to take pictures of horses there. So I was like, why not? Let's try it. I tried the first class there, and I really loved it because the experience is different. The training was outdoor, not indoor. The trainers are really experienced. So I decided to continue there. I spoke to my parents again because the place is far away. It's almost 45 minutes. They were against the idea, but I convinced them. And they decided to join me actually at the beginning. So sometimes my mother come with me, sometimes my sister. At the beginning, the horse riding actually was a hobby for me. I used to go in the weekend most of the time because of my university, the time conflict and with the exams. So I mainly used to go in my free time.
We discovered Rihab's passion towards horses since she was in a very early ages. She used to come with me a lot to the horses exhibitions, and we could see her passion towards horses. At the beginning, we were very scared of her starting horse riding, especially my mom. and that's the reason she stopped me from riding horses. But Riham is very determined, and she's very committed towards her passion. Although that the stable which she goes to is very far, but she always used to find the time to go, and she used to balance between her studies and her training in the horses. Today I can say Riham has become an inspiration to her friends and to me even personally to start my horse riding as well. Riham participated in lots of qualifier races, and she was able to finish them all successfully. We are so proud of her because every day Riham takes a step towards her dream, and I can see that very soon she will be reaching where she wants to reach. Riham loves the stable very much. She loves the horse riding very much. In fact, she spends more time in the stable more than the time she spends with us at home. I remember that I've joined Riham once to the stable, and she's a really celebrity in the stable. Everybody there knows her, and she even takes the tourists to take them around and teach them how to ride the horse and how to hold the rope and how to control the horse. Riham makes us very proud, and I am very much sure that very soon she's reaching towards what she wants to.
To accomplish any dream, you'll face actually a lot of challenges. One of the challenges that I faced for the horse riding is the outfit. The outfit for the horse riding is not really suitable for my hijab, so I managed actually to find the suitable outfit that fits my hijab and that fits the horse riding sport. So the second challenge actually was the injuries that I used to get. The first one was actually when I used to ride without a saddle. It helps me actually in the balance, but it's very dangerous, so I fell off the horse and I hurt my back. Another one was in the stable when I tried the new Australian horse. It was a very strong horse, and again I fell off and I got a bruise in my face. And the last one, actually in the last qualifier, the horse was very strong actually, and again I fell off, but I passed. A moment came where one of the trainers actually told me, why don't you join the qualifier? So I really got encouraged because the qualifier actually is turning the horse riding from a hobby to being a very professional horse riding. So he noticed that I train a lot and I come to the stable a lot. So he encouraged me, and I got encouraged actually. But at the beginning it was a bit difficult for me because at that semester I used to take a tough courses, and the time conflict actually with the training and the studies was a bit hard. But I managed actually to do the training in the weekend. I used to go almost every weekend for 1 month. So I trained a lot for this qualifier, and the goal actually of this qualifier to finish the 40 kilometers with a healthy heart rate for the horse, and I did it and I passed. So to be able actually to participate in horse riding races, you need to finish 3 qualifiers. As I said, I'm doing the endurance actually horse riding. So we need to finish the 3 qualifiers, 2 40 kilometers and 1 80 kilometers. As I said, I passed in the first one. And what was left for me, the 40 kilometers and the 80 kilometers. I couldn't do the 40 kilometers in the same year because of the time conflict with the university. So I stopped, but I kept training till the next year. and I actually did it in the second year and I passed. So the 80 kilometers qualifier was the last qualifier which is left for me. I managed to do it this year and actually I passed. This was actually great feeling for me because I finished all the qualifier. Now I'm able actually to participate in the horse riding races. My family, who were actually against the idea at the beginning, they were really supportive at the end. They were really proud about me because I managed to pass all the 3 qualifiers without failing in anyone.
I met Riham 3 years ago in Al Jihad stables. I saw her passion towards horse riding and horses, which made me believe that she's going to continue. And to her, I think horse riding isn't just a sport, it's more of a lifestyle and it's something deeper than that. When it comes to horse riding, I believe, and it's a thing that I saw in Riham, that there's a connection between 2 creatures, the horse and human, of course. And you can see that in her while she's on the horse. And you can see the bond and you can feel it. And of course a horse feels the rider's feelings and sensations, so it's very important for a person to understand the horse, and I believe that it's something that Riham succeeded in doing. She's a great rider, she's very passionate, she loves horses, loves animals, and I think it's a very important thing when it comes to horse riding. Unlike the other sports, there's a bond between 2 different creatures, as I said, and it's different. It's very different. She's very ambitious. When she has a goal, she strives to fulfill that goal, and that's a really great quality in her. Finding someone like Riham in the stables and someone as a companion with you when you go horse riding is very encouraging, and it's like a push forward. I think it's really very pleasant to have someone like her in the stables who's very encouraging, advising, someone who, like, when you share something with someone you like and enjoy, it becomes very, I have no words to explain. It's something beautiful when you find that common thing between you and that person. And going to the stables with Riham was really nice. It was so much fun. Playing with the horses and riding and learning from each other. Finding someone like Riham with the horses and in the stables is great to find. As a person, she's amazing, and as a horse rider, she's very passionate. I'm lucky to see her and to meet Riham, and yeah, I wish her all the best in everything.
By the time, a strong bond and relationship was built between me, the horse, and the stable. Every time after I finished training, I spent like 15 minutes to take a shower of the horse. And one of the best moments in my horse riding journey was when I tried to take a shower for the horse. For me, it was a new experience that I never went through it. I felt that I built a strong relationship with the horse and that he became a significant part of my life. The horse actually is like my friend. He understands me and I understand his feelings. I love horses and I love my relationship with them. And after I finish bathing the horse, I take him back to his place. I am Riham Al Haj and I'm a horse rider.